Hello everybody, this is Burgback coming to you with another Starcraft 2 commentary. In today's matchup we will have KiWiKaKi spawning as the blue Protoss in the bottom left hand corner of the map, and his opponent will be mouzLomo spawning as the red Terran in the upper right hand corner of the map. And this is on Xel'Naga Caverns, 1v1 map, of course, spawning directly across the map from each other. Nice little rush distance here, and we'll see how we go on this map. KiWiKaKi, very strong Protoss player. We're going to see how he starts out his build, of course, with that overpowered pylon right there, out there in the center. And it looks like an SCV going out and getting ready to go and building, oh my gosh, a supply depot. Oh, who would have thought that that would have even been possible this early in the game? But you know what? This just shows how both players are so overpowered here. KiWiKaKi going for the guard and getting that choke a little bit more on his ramp with that gateway. Going to try and slow down any kind of marine rush that is going to be coming his way, and we'll probably see the same thing coming from Lomo, of course. Going to see probably a Rax just kind of sitting there on that area. I was going to think maybe we'll see a Rax coming down here. We might just see the supply depot with maybe another supply depot and maybe possibly even a bunker here, just to kind of give him some money back in case he needs it. We do see him going, oh yeah, we are going to, he's doing a really good use here with his SCV. Going to go down and check this area out, see if there's any kind of probe sitting there. Of course, he would have noticed by now, just by having that supply depot there, to see if a probe would come up. But of course, there is not a probe there. And also just checking for any kind of proxy pylon that could be coming out from KiWiKaKi here early on. Cybernetics core coming out, so we're already seeing some stalkers coming out from KiWiKaKi early on, it looks like. Just coming out here with that early cybernetics core. Well, not early. People are going to be like, Berg, that's not really early. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it like that, because you need it right after that gateway to even get to any other kind of tech that you want inside of your tree. And it looks like Lomo coming up, just kind of browsing through. Going to see what we can get out of this, and we'll probably see a stalker starting to come out very soon. Yeah, there's a stalker, and look at this, it's going all the way up into Lomo's area. He's not even worried about this SCV here. He's already got one gas going off. We look at the income tab, and KiWiKaKi definitely ahead right now, ahead by 2 harvesters. And he does have 3 on this gas now, so we are seeing a little bit more of an advantage here for KiWiKaKi until Lomo can get this orbital command really pushing out some mules and a second orbital command as well. And it looks like, yeah, bringing out KiWiKaKi, taking out that SCV now. No more free visits here from that guy, and we see the rally point rather, for this gateway going out and bringing out another stalker as well, going right onto that first stalker. And it looks like KiWiKaKi's going to look at bringing in some early pressure, and here we go. Yeah, bunker is now down. We got both supply depots down as well. We got already 3 Marines ready to defend this ramp from KiWiKaKi if he decides to come up, which it looks like KiWiKaKi is going to start coming up and get ready to do some kind of attack as soon as he has those 3 stalkers here and ready to go. Looks like he's converging. He's going to only take the 2, and we do have some stalkers here coming up here, and he looks like he's trying to go after. Yeah, he does take out that guy building the bunker. The SCV can run into the bunker just barely down there. 2 seconds to go, and he would have had that down, but it looks like, here we go, Lomo going to finish up that bunker, get that thing in, and start bringing in some Marines into there to reinforce. So we now have the 3 stalkers up here, but of course he's not going to do that much damage just because we have this bunker here, even though these Marines are a little beaten up. So it looks like he's just going to try and do some damage, see what's up this ramp, and he knows. KiWiKaKi now knows he's not going to be getting up there. We do have the early expand coming from, well, not really early, but we do have an expand coming now from KiWiKaKi. He's going to try and bolster those minerals up, going for that second gas, and not doing a whole lot, just kind of building up. We do see him having a little bit of minerals here. I'm surprised he's building up too many minerals here. Oh, looks like he is going for that robo facility. See, I shouldn't really talk, but going for the second gateway, third gateway now, and the scan coming down, and Lomo being able to see what's coming up here for KiWiKaKi. So he's going to start building off of this and see what he can do. We do have 2 factories up here for Lomo. Lomo going, of course, for the tech lab on the 1 and starting to build Hellions. So we'll probably see that Infernal Pre-Igniter coming out for Lomo here, of course, going for a third factory, so this should be interesting. He's going for that reactor, and that's the only reason I say he's going to go for that thermal, that upgrade for the Hellion, the Blue Flame Hellions. Mainly because he's building up this reactor. We're not going to be seeing any kind of tanks coming out early on here, it doesn't look like, from Lomo. And again, KiWiKaKi just kind of chilling out, staying cool, leaving one of his weakest Stalker up here in the front just to kind of see what's going on, and that igniter is coming out. We are seeing now a tank coming out from the Tech Lab factory, and it'll be interesting to see if he's going to go with the reactor on the this other factory, or if he's going to go for a Tech Lab on that factory. And again, KiWiKaKi doing a really nice move here. I encourage any Protoss user, really a player, to do this. You know, fanning out your pylons all around your base just to kind of get some nice vision, especially for a drop. If there's going to be a drop in this Hellion getting out here, and he is getting out with 10 HP, as this observer now starting to go up to the north and see what he's going to do. And yeah, here we go, going with the reactor. So we're going with 2 reactor factories, going to be going with a lot of Hellions against Stalkers, which I'm not exactly sure if that's the best bet to go, but we are going to see how that does stack up to KiWiKaKi. We are seeing a lot of Hellions now on the ground, and it looks like Lomo now sending out his guys to start saturating this expansion, now going for this late expansion, as we see here. And it looks like KiWiKaKi finally getting the final assimilator up here on this gas, as he is on this expansion, and getting a nice vision of this side of the map. Not going this side yet, but we are going to see this side of the map, seeing if there's anything going on, and sending this observer out just to kind of get a good view of what's going on. Again, now sacrificing that supply depot, that bunker. He doesn't need any more. That's a great way to get his minerals back, and it's kind of like a bank for you guys out there. The Hellion now coming up. Hellion's coming up, and this Stalker trying to get out. Looks like he is going to get surrounded and toasted right there, as farewell, Mr. Stalker, as more tanks streaming out. We do have another one with 4 more Hellions coming out. So we look at the unit counting station. We do see already 8 Hellions out on the map, 3 tanks, and more Hellions in production as we're moving along here. He hasn't really been going for those Marines or anything like that, but we do see now a starport coming down for KiWiKaKi. Going to be going air. This should be interesting. I'm interested to see if he's going to be going for Void Rays or for some Phoenixes, but Void Rays would probably be the best bet at this moment. Of course, there's a lot of action coming down here. Great use of these force fields by KiWiKaKi, and forcing these Hellions into a corner and just taking a really good chunk, and these Immortals doing a great job absorbing all this damage. Marines coming in, trying to do some kind of damage, and again, forcing KiWiKaKi back now. KiWiKaKi and Lomo pretty even food, as we do see KiWiKaKi bringing in some more units of Stalkers, forcing Lomo to pull back a little bit. And wow, they're just doing KiWiKaKi is doing a great job here of defending against these tanks, Marines, and Hellions, and being able to push them back. Those Stalkers are doing great, but the Immortals just paid for themselves there, even though they died. Being able to force them back, and Lomo just forced to pull back and lick his wounds. As more Hellions just coming down, trying to get a little bit of a view, going to see if KiWiKaKi's expanding anywhere. Looking back here, he does see that. He does not see an expansion out here yet, and he starts coming around in, and he does come in, and he's going to be sacrificing these Hellions. Yeah, one Hellion going down, and another one getting out by the... wow, just getting out of there. And next is coming down here for KiWiKaKi. He's going to get ready to expand to his next expand, going around the bend here. We do have another starport coming out, and we have a fleet beacon, and he's going for the Graviton Catapult, which is great. We're going to start seeing some carriers now coming out. I have not seen a carrier game in such a long time, and I am very excited. I, being a Protoss player, you know, I'm a little biased here, but I have not seen a carrier game in 1v1 in a while, and I would love to just see this in any of the games I cast. And it looks like Lomo going for his gold expand now. KiWiKaKi being a little bit more conservative, going for this regular expand, and Lomo just going, you know what, we're going to go big, we're going to go for out. And look at all these upgrades coming out now. We have the level 1 and level 1 for the ground, so we have ground and air upgrades coming out from KiWiKaKi. He's going to start really doing those upgrades. I don't think we have any Yeah, we don't have any upgrades right now out for Lomo, so we're going to see a little bit of an advantage here for KiWiKaKi as we go on, and it looks like we are going to have a nice defended expansion here as cannons coming out and a couple stalkers in here to defend, and Lomo just getting out of town. He knows he is not going to be able to handle this at all. Scan coming down in the front here, seeing what KiWiKaKi has in means of the ground units, and he's doing a really great job of hiding his air units in the back. As another scan comes in, he sees nothing really big here for Lomo to see. And again, these Stargates in the back, well hid, and it looks like Lomo's starting to come out and push in a little bit more. As he's getting ready, we got another photon cannon coming down here. He's going to try and defend this as much as possible. And Lomo incoming now. 2 stalkers to defend. That's it. Oh, we're not going to see very good here as these 2 tanks sieging up on the ramp. And down comes KiWiKaKi's unit. It's going to start taking out these Hellions as much as they can. And again, tanks sieging up, but the carriers coming in. Carriers going hot right now. Nothing to defend against this. We do have Vikings now in production for Lomo. Lomo just going to be getting killed here. All of these guys just taking down. And again, a scan just coming out just to try and do a little bit more damage here. But not going to do anything as Lomo lost most of his units into that attack. I don't think he was really ready for these carriers. He is getting ready for them now as he is building Vikings, but it is not looking good right now as he only has you know, a couple of Vikings out on the field, and KiWiKaKi again just going for 2 more carriers and going for, you know, as many as he can. These guys, once they're grouped up so much, they can do devastating amounts. And it looks like Lomo trying to get in here, bringing down the Hellions, and Stalker coming in to try and do some attacking, and going to be trapped here, not going to be able to get in from these pylons, as a Stalker doing a little bit of damage with that photon cannon, 1 Hellion going down. And again, now it looks like you know, Lomo getting a little overzealous here, bringing down the photon cannons, missile turrets, to do some damage, defense rather, against these carriers. He knows he's going to have a lot of carriers coming up. We do have 4 on the field right now, with a couple more on the way. And it looks like KiWiKaKi's like, you know what, we're going big and proud too. We're going to go for that gold expand as well, as we go in here. And we'll see how that goes for KiWiKaKi, if he can get there and expand, or if Lomo can try and push off. Again, we have we go to unit counting station now. We have 9 Vikings compared to the 5 carriers that we have on the map right now. But 2 more in production and 2 more Stargates coming out as well. And we're already going for the level 2 air attack for the Protoss units, and we do have a lot of Vikings here now trying to take care of these interceptors, of course, and Planetary Fortress getting its first kill. All right, hoorah! As carriers and stalkers starting to come in the backfield here, going to try and get from the back. Of course, no tanks out in the back right now. We only have 1 missile turret, and looks like these Vikings here are going to try and hold off again, but these stalkers being able to really do a good job holding off, taking off some of these units in this matchup. And Vikings again just coming in, trying to get some vision of the down ground there, as Siege Tanks doing their job, Vikings doing their job, and again, Siege Tanks doing a great job of just holding off and just pushing KiWiKaKi back. Again, 4 carriers now being made, and that level 2 upgrade is almost done, with level 1 for ships being researched as well and almost done for these Vikings. Again, no ground updates as of yet for these tanks that can really hold them down. Again, look at these massive amount of updates. Ghost Academy now coming out. He's getting ready to bring out Ghosts just so he can do some EMPs on these units. I mean, these guys' shields make them impenetrable. And KiWiKaKi, of course, going for this other expand. I didn't note this earlier, but he is going for this expand. We look at the income. He is down a little bit lower, but, you know, as soon as these guys start mining, they are going to go crazy. And really nice use here from Lomo. Just being able to, you know, we do have that armory coming down as now, but using that sensor tower, being able to see if KiWiKaKi is going to come in at all and start attacking. Really well placed there, being able to see anything around his base. I wouldn't be surprised if he built another one just to get a little bit more vision. Observer, coming in, just kind of seeing what's going on here, and he is seeing that orbital command coming down and getting ready to start mining out as well. Units now coming out, and he's bringing in some missile turrets again, going to try and get some vision all around his outside bases, of course, and also to help defend against any carrier movement that's coming down. And look at, oh my gosh, 10 carriers. I am in love with more on the way. 4 more on the way. Going for that Twilight Council. Probably going to go for Blink Stalkers as well, just to help defend with those carriers, being able to get up and down on the ground, high ground and low ground with ease. And up comes KiWiKaKi. Sorry, another sensor tower coming down. Where is that sensor tower being built? That sensor, I was clicked on it the whole time. Sensor tower being built here, and he is going to be able to see that. As soon as that comes up, boom, he sees all this stuff coming up here. Of course, he doesn't know how much is there, but he does know it's there. And Hellions coming around, going to try and take out that one stalker. There we go. I see you, mouzLomo says, as he starts coming up and seeing these units here. And I don't think KiWiKaKi really realizes that that's there yet. And yeah, there he goes. He starts pulling back into his base. Great map control there. Nexus coming in, getting hit by these Hellions. Hellions just coming in and just breathing fire, blue hot fire on these units. And it looks like KiWiKaKi's like, you know what? We're not going to have that happen at all. Blink Stalkers coming in, and that level 3 weapons coming in as well for KiWiKaKi as he's finishing up this Nexus. And a really, really great wall here by Lomo. Lomo just building 4 racks just to wall this off, making sure that none of those Stalkers can come in. But in comes KiWiKaKi up to the north, starting to come in with his behemoth of carriers as he brings up the Stalkers into the high ground as well. And down go all of these turrets with ease, not even hitting these carriers. And carriers just coming in and starting to clean up. These guys are unbeatable. I would be surprised right now if Lomo has anything to go against them. Taking out those Vikings with ease, and now there's no air support at all. Oh, we do have some more Vikings in here, and Vikings just getting hammered by these carriers. Carriers just doing what they can. He's only lost 1 carrier this whole push, and there's the too much GG from Lomo. Really, really great push there at the end by KiWiKaKi, of course, showing how strong mass carriers can be. So really well played there by both sides. Lomo just not able to hold off KiWiKaKi's assault with all these carriers. So please, if you like this game, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, the like button down below. Please make sure to leave a comment. And if you really did like this game, please make sure to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. New things coming around on this channel very soon. I'll have some announcements coming up as we go. And guys, happy Easter. I know it's Easter weekend right now, and I don't try to get too personal on my videos here, but happy Easter. I hope everybody a safe and happy weekend and holiday, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.